MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, it's Sonny Gray.
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
In now for the Reds, T.J. Friedl.
Center fielder, T.J. Friedl.
And that's in for a strike. And we're underway from St. Louis. And ball one.
Went out.
Outside
Ball two.
low, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 2-2. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up
Batting
any better than
second,
that. Got the top
shortstop,
of the ball a little
Taylor
bit, but
Cruz.
not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. Fastball for a strike.
The Reds signed Elly in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Elly's entire career.
In there at the knees. That's strike 2.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Elly was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Matt McLain getting ready to hit. First pitch just misses. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1
Friedl
strike.
leads off first with 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's the catcher to hit, Tyler Stevenson. Just missed. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. That ends the frame. Reds leave one. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Busch Stadium. Today's starting pitcher, Hunter Green.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Mason Wynn. Green, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slur. And there's a strike. That clips the corner. Next offering down in the dirt. Got him looking. One away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a cold ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Alec Burleson, the next to hit, takes ball one. One out, bases empty. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike two.
One ball.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Here's a 1-2. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. Now it's going to be Jake Fraley. Gray back to work. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. That one missed. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
2-1.
Just off the outside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk.
Batting 6.
So digging in, Spencer Steer. Runner on the go. There's a ball.
Nope.
And
He made it
safe.
safe.
It's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Let's go, Sonny. Inside, almost got him. And that one got a piece of him.
Now, anytime one of your hitters gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout. And you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
First and second, no outs. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Fought off foul. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Batting 8.
And now it's Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux.
And that
Nope,
one
that's down.
cutting but missing down low. The 1-0. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fraley over at second. Steer over at first with one away. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Austin Hayes in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here comes a pitch. And that is out of play. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Here's a 1-1. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California. Gets it to first and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And that's in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
No score here in the second. Next pitch is outside. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Lars Nootbaar will hit next. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Brings it in for the third out. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning, and now TJ Friedl.
TJ Friedl.
And the sweeper is in for a strike. That one finds the zone. That is strike two. And down on strikes he goes. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
So here's a fun note on Elly. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Top of the third, no score. And that skips into third. Line drive, and that gets down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Next to hit, Matt McClain. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Next offering is fouled back. De La Cruz, the runner at second with 1 away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Man at second. Caught and missed. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Grounded out his first time up. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. Walked his first time. Fastball for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one fouled off. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Run scoring double here for the Reds. It's now 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Just missed. Swing and a miss, and the count even 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
To the right side, it's in and out of his glove to first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away.
Batting 8, catcher Ivan Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Lifted in the air, right field. Fraley. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 9th, center fielder.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Late on that fastball.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
On the ground, right side, and a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's down and in. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
He caught it behind his back. Gathers and throws, and that's a nice play to end the inning. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was...
Back here in St. Louis, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Steer, 27 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And there's a ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. And now, Jeimer Candelario. That one's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Next pitch, not close, up high. Hard hit left side. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Gavin Lux, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. Looked like it was a little bit up. That misses, and that's ball 2. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two outs. Too high, and now it's 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Hayes stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Scott on the move. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. So 1 left for Cincinnati, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in St. Louis, bottom 4, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Mason Wynn. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Right through there for a strike. That's off the mark. Now 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
So now here's the DH, Alec Burleson. 0 for 1 so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Cardinals hitless so far in the game. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Fraley makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. Gray back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Strikes him out for the second time today.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
In now for the Reds, Elly De La Cruz. 1 for 2. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
McLean stands in now and watches strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Right through there for a strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, they're saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
Hard ground ball, base 9. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Struck out swinging his first time. That clips the corner. In the dirt, blocked. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Arenado on at first, nobody out. Ground ball up the middle. De La Cruz. The turn by McLean at second. Over to first, safe.
Now batting, left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball in the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That one outside. And now it's even 1-1. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch misses. And a count 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offering misses, and now it's filled up 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Goes down looking. Jordan Walker digs in now. Grounded out his first time up.
Walker.
There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. It's the Reds 1 and welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Tyler Stevenson. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Now batting, right fielder, Jake Fraley.
And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. He is struck out, and he is walked. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
That's in. Ball 2.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That's to third, Arenado. Two quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sonny Gray will depart, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Kyle Leahy. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Kyle Leahy.
Two down, bases empty. And here is Spencer Steer. 0 for 2 in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Outside low, and it's a full count. Two outs. And that's outside. It is ball 4, and he's on base.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. JoJo Romero getting ready to go. Thompson getting loose as well. Next offering is fouled back. Steer off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Starting to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. Leahy throws to first. Steer back on a dive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that'll do it. And the Redbirds bullpen comes through. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Reds 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Well, we go bottom six, and now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one. Not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. So all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves. But when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
And the batter now, Victor Scott.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Back to the top of the lineup, Mason Wynn. Next up for the Cardinals. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Check swing, and he held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no doubt doubled off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Burleson now at the plate. Clips the outside corner. That's strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
And that's outside. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
That one drilled left field. Base hit into the outfield. To the plate, and he's out. That's the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, JoJo Romero.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
JoJo Romero.
And now the DH, Gavin Lux. Swinging a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Romero, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. That misses the zone. 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That clips the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And now it's Austin Hayes. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
That pitch gets the corner. 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ground ball could be 2. Here's Wynn for 1. And that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
TJ Friedl.
And now the center fielder, TJ Friedl. 1 for 3. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Yeah.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Scott sizing this one up. And that is that. Back back here in St. Louis. And now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Late swing, fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-2. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Emilio Pagan, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Rogers, a left-hander, also throwing. 1-2 to Contreras. That one misses. And a count now even up. And that's in the dirt.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Hunter Green gives way. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back. Taylor Rogers taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Double play ball to second. Takes it to the bag. That's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit, but you got to stay within yourself.
And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. That ball right there landed in what they call a no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Now here is Jordan Walker.
1-0.
That misses. Ball one. Just missed.
2-0.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. So the tying run at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
That's to third. They get the force. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Nice work from the Cincinnati pen there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Reds 1 and the Cardinals nothing.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan
Number
Fernandez.
64.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That one the other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down.
Up next for Cincinnati. Second
Matt
baseman,
McClain, the
Matt
next to hit
McClain.
for the Reds. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. There's a strike up high. And it's 0-1. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Zach Thompson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Liberator warming up as well. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
2 outs, base is empty. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
No strike.
Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. And that's too high. Breaks his bat, pops it up, and that's a foul ball. And that one clips the corner. And he chases that one below the zone. Gets to it on to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So one hit is all they get. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Reds 1 and the Cardinals nothing.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the
50.
bottom of the eighth, Emilio Pagan.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and
Leading
protect
off
the
for the
tight lead
Cardinals.
late in the ball game.
Catcher.
Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one carrying. Gone. And we are all tied up. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. That to right. And there's one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mason.
So up next, Mason Wynn. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Sam Moll up and throwing for Terry Francona. Santillan, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. One out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Close, but called a ball. 3-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Three-0 down. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a good eye there. This to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Cards draw even on the solo shot. All even at one apiece. Staying in the game on defense, Michael Ciani. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. Leading off, Spencer Steer.
First baseman, Spencer Steer.
Fernandez back to work. And a strike in there. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Helsley preparing to come on if needed.
One and one.
There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and the count is 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That one misses, and the count's full. Jeimer Candelario in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Next pitch is outside.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the second out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Gavin Lux. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Next for Cincinnati, Austin Hayes. Just missed.
That pitch is out.
Two outs. And the slider just misses. And that's fouled off. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. One hit, one left. Hard of the order. 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. All tied 1-1. So bottom of the ninth. Here comes Wilson Contreras. There's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Sam Mole up and loosening in the pen. And that is out of play. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
On the ground to the left. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Brendan.
And stepping in for the Cardinals,
Donovan.
Brendan Donovan. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Friedel should have this one. Hauls it in to end the inning.
Now pitching.
So they
for
turn
the
to their closer,
Cardinals,
Ryan Helsley.
number 56, Ryan Helsley.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedel. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Fastball for a strike. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Man at second. Stays alive. Got him swinging.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Substitution now at second base. Coming on to pinch run for the Reds, Stuart Fairchild. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Digging in, Matt McClain. Oh, and he hit him. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson.
Well, these type of finishes go a long way for a team. They still have to win the game, but it'll mean a lot if they close it out.
And a curve drops in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Zach Thompson getting loose out there. King getting cranked up as well. Helsley checks the runner. De La Cruz back in on a dive. De La Cruz, the lead runner, out at second. McClain at first. One gone.
Hey. 0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Up and in, and the count is 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Chopped left side. Slinging it to first in time.
Now batting, right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley getting ready to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one at triple digits. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the top half of the 10th. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Two on, two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ball and two strikes. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Herrera down to first. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now into the ball game on defense. Stuart Fairchild. He'll be out in left field.
Number 17.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Alexis Diaz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included.
Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up to middle or to right field.
So the tying run at second. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in
Right
and
fielder.
close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Fought off foul.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
That one hooked foul. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Comebacker to the mound. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher, Ivan.
And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera, trying to deliver as the hero. Splits the plate, strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next pitch is outside. With the tying run at second, and the home team trying to pull it out. And that one fouled off. Diaz is just 1 strike away. And a ground ball to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I'ma stick to the mission statement.